Yo, what's going on, guys? In this video, we're going to be doing Jabita from HackMyVm. This is box root about easy. And yeah, let's get on to the video. So as always, we'll start by putting our terminals here. We'll do net discover -r 10.0.0.1/24/IT0. Doing this, we do copy the box 10.0.0.162. So do Control-Shift-Z, so we're MM scan. So do MM -SC for default scripts, -SV for information, we'll scan a ports on IP. Doing this, I'll do -V verbose. Look at the ports, we do a port 8 pin for HTTP, and also port 82 pin for SSH. So I'm going to start visiting port 80. Doing this, it does seem like we're building a future. We'll do Control-U source code, and it doesn't seem like we do anything. So I'm going to start by doing some more enumeration. We're going to get GoBuster, so we'll do Control-Shift-X. We zoom in, we'll do GoBuster, do remote -0 to the IP address. We'll do -w for / user share word list or buster directory list 2.3 medium.txt with extensions HTML, TXT, and also PHP. Looking back at the ports, we do have port 8 pin for HTTP, a port 8 pin for HTTP, port 22 pin for SSH. This is running Ubuntu, so do have this running as Apache. Here we do get a /building here. So I'm start visiting /building. Here we do have a home gallery and also a contact here. We do have the lorem ipsum, which is random text. We also do have a hostname here for Jabita.corp, also a user as test. So doing this, looking at this, it does seem like we do a parameter as page. I'm also going to start by typing for /etc password. It does seem like this is an LFI, and we do get the /etc password. Doing this, we can just run like a bin/bash. We do have user as root, Jack, and also Java. I'm going to start by saying this within burp. So I'm going to go to proxy, open start burp. I'm going to go to close, next, start burp. So I'm just going to go to proxy, go to options, go to specific address here. That's 10.0.0.69. On my IP address, we'll do Control-R. And we'll send this within repeater. We send this, and now we do get the etc password file. Doing this, I'm running this bin/bash. We did have 3 users, root, Jack, and Java. Doing this, since we do have an LFI, we can start by checking for like /home. I'm just going to copy this password file here, put this in here. So we do have a Jack, Java, and also root. We can start by checking for see if they do have any keys on here. So we do have home. We'll do Jack. We'll do .sh for ID_SA for the private key. Doesn't seem like we do anything under there. Also do have Java. So do Java .sh for ID_SA. Doesn't seem like we do anything. I'm also going to start by checking for like the .bash_history, because sometimes you will have passwords under there. Also check for Jack. Doesn't seem like we do anything. I'm also going to start by checking for if I do go into /etc shadow. Sometimes this is not writable, or usually it's not writable or readable by a normal user, but in this case we do have 3 hashes for Jack, Java, and also root. So I'm going to copy this. I'm just going to put this into like a hash.txt. Put that in there, do Control-X. I'll just delete all this. We don't need this. So my hash.txt. And we do have the hashes for root, Jack, and Java. So I'll start by using John. We'll do John -word list. We'll do /user share word list rockq.txt. We'll do hash.txt. Does seem like this is cracked, so we'll do John -show for hash.txt. We do have a password for Jack. So I'm going to SSH into Jack. At 10.0.0, we did have that page as 10.0. 10.0.0.162. We do have the password here. So copy that. Then there. We do ID. And now we're in Jack. So I'm start running a sudo myself. We could just seem like you can run a user bin awk for Java. So I'm just going to go to GTFO bins. Should notify a proxy here. Proxy. We did have the binary as awk. So it does seem like we can get a shell. So I'm just going to copy this. So do sudo run this. We'll do -u, run this as Java for user bin awk. Paste that in there. We do ID. Now we're into Java, run a bash. cd, we do id, now we're under Java. So I'm gonna start running a sudo myself. We do have a user bin Python 3 for user bin clean. Doing this, I'm gonna remove -r for this. The reason I do this is to see if we can actually put our own .py in there. So we can just run a bash, or run like we can just import the OS and do like an OS system, run a bash, and just get the user as root. Right? In this case, it doesn't seem like we can remove that file. I'm just gonna cat this user bin clean.py. I'm gonna see if I can nano into this. Maybe I just do test. Doesn't seem like this is writable, right? So I'll start running a sudo myself. We do have a user bin Python 3. I believe we do have a path for this, which is user lib. I think lib for library. Python. So we do have Python 3. Which just seems like this is a directory here. If I do sudo myself, we have the user bin clean, which is using the module for wild, right? If I see into this packages, I'm gonna do else my slave for wild. Let's see if I could do anything under here. I'll see it into Python 3.10 now. I'll do else my slave for, I'll just grab out for wild. Does seem like we do have wild, so I'm just gonna nano into wild.py. This is writable. If we do like a test, this seems like it's writable. So I'll just delete that. Here we do have a function. We'll just print. I'll create my own function actually. So we'll just do def or bash. Create my own function here. We'll just do os dot. We just import we'll import OS so we can do an os.system. We'll just run a bash under here. We'll call the function for bash. I do have this wall.py. So do sudo myself. I'm just going to copy all this. So do sudo, run this as root for user bin clean.py. We do id, do smsl, and cat root.txt. Well, guys, if you're watching the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.